Hi guys, it's Emily and this is my first YouTube video. Today I am going to be doing
freshman advice
slash kind of like what to expect. Some of it I already have written down on my little pad thing, and well, I mean it's really big actually. And some of it I'm just going to be kind of like thinking off of the top of my head. Right now I'm a junior in high school and this is my first YouTube video, so
I was just kind of trying to think of like
kind of the easiest thing to edit because I don't know, I just really haven't started a YouTube channel yet, so I'm kind of
just do my best here.
So freshman advice, one of the things that I wrote down was don't start drama, because I will tell you right now, the upperclassmen are not afraid to like tear into you. Another one that I had written down in my book is stay in your lane. So kind of the same thing as like kind of like not starting drama and all that. It's like stay in your lane, keep a small circle. Like if you're into big circles and you already have a big friend group and you're popular and all that, and it's just like you don't mind like a little bit of drama like starting here and there, then that's fine. But if you don't like drama like me, and if you're not into big friend groups and all that, kind of like stay in your lane, keep to yourself. Don't tell everyone everything about you.
People will come for you in high school because it's not like middle school, sweetie. It is not like middle school.
So yeah, and that is pretty much it for like stay in your lane. Another one is don't ruin stuff in your school. Like don't vandalize, don't hang out with like people who are into drugs and smoking weed and all that, because it will not take you places in life. I'm telling you that right now, and those will be the first people who come up to you in the hallways and be like,
"Hi, my name is so-and-so."
And they will try to get you to hang out with them, smoke weed, and like they kind of have that vibe, and you'll know what it is when you go and like meet them or whatever, when they come up to you and say hi. Ugh. High school is going to be terrible for you if you are hanging out with the druggies, vandalizing stuff. Your principals and teachers will literally
Despise you. Students will despise you.
and they will call you immature, a little kid. I'm just trying to give you like the best advice as far as my school goes. Like this is how the environment is at my school, so it may not be there like that at your high school, but yeah. Don't be disrespectful. If you are disrespectful to teachers,
Disrespectful.
with upperclassmen, like talking back and all that, then you won't get through high school easily, because people will call you childish and all that, and it's just not worth it to be disrespectful. Have manners, be kind to people, mind your own business, and like less it's your own group, you know, that kind of stuff. Make friends with upperclassmen. Like I said, it kind of goes for the other thing, like don't be disrespectful and all that. Like make friends with them, be respectful to them, and they will introduce you to other people, and then they'll introduce you to other people, and you'll have friends that are not just in your grade. And it's honestly so worth it to be friends with the upperclassmen, because I'm dating an upperclassman, and then I became friends with all the other upperclassmen, and now my friends that are graduated are so much fun to hang out with. I don't have my license, but they have their license, and it's like we go out and do things, and it's just so fun to be friends with upperclassmen, because you just go out and do things with them, hang out, get to know new people, not just the people that are in your grade. So that's what I would recommend 100%. Maybe you just don't fit in with the upperclassmen. Maybe you're still kind of like growing and you're like, I don't want to hang out with these older people, and that's totally fine too. I'm just saying, like, honestly, they would, yeah. Freaking these bangs, oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't like these bangs. Another one is
get good grades.
I cannot express this more, that you need to get good grades, stay on task, and I know your parents are gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 like, get good grades. And you're bullshitting.
Like, oh, it's whatever, it's just freshman year.
No, like, they are not you. You need to get good grades. You need to do this because when you get to like my age, like being a junior in high school, you're looking back and you're just going, I really wish I would have passed that class. Because when it comes to GPA in college, it will kick you in the ass. No joke. Like, you will go, oh dang, I'm like working so hard and I'm trying to get into this college, but I can't get into this college because I don't have a high GPA. No matter what I do, I just can't do it. You're gonna regret it, honestly. I mean, everyone's gonna tell you it in high school, and you're probably going to fail 1 or 2 classes throughout high school, most likely. You don't want to be 40 years old and stuck at McDonald's working and just
Be like, hey, can I take your order?
it's not gonna be fun. Trust me, sis, you would rather be a lawyer or an astronaut. Like, I don't know, whatever you want to do, it will be much better than taking people's orders at McDonald's when you are 40 years old. Like, that is not the life to live. Don't be cocky, because there's going to be times where you're going to be like, oh, I just got out of 8th grade where I was like top dog in the school and I was hot shit, right? And so you're like, oh yeah, I was just like the biggest like part of the school, and I was just like, everyone knew me because I was there for like 4 years in middle school or 3 years or however long. Excuse me. Okay. However long you were in middle school, right? Because all schools are different and stuff. But ask for help when trying to find classes. So honestly, whenever I was a freshman, they gave you like a map and stuff of the whole school, and you might get that, but it might still be confusing. There will probably be staff at your school that you can walk up and be like, hey, like, where's this class? Like, don't be afraid to ask, because people are more than willing to help. Like, that's honestly what they tell the high schoolers, like, before the freshmen come in and stuff, like the year before. They have like meetings for upper class and stuff, and they'll be like, hey, help the lower classmen. Like, it is honestly just a thing, and you just don't be embarrassed to ask for help, because otherwise you're going to be late to your classes, and that's going to be more embarrassing walking in late on your first day of school. I think I kind of covered this earlier, but it's like, don't tell everyone everything about you, because people will like come for you and use that against you as like evidence or blackmail or whatever. But yeah, just don't tell everyone everything about you. Carry your backpack around. This doesn't go for everyone. Like, if you have a bad back, I wouldn't recommend it. I like carrying my backpack around because I don't have to go back and forth to my locker, and my school is pretty long. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. Just don't like put everything in your locker so you have to go every single time to class. Like, it honestly gets annoying sometimes. So you just have your backpack right next to you on your desk. Like, if your school does this, if this even applies to you. Just have my backpack right next to my desk. I have my water bottle on the side of my backpack. If I'm thirsty, I just grab my water bottle. I pull out my laptop, like whatever you need in your backpack, it's like right there. Don't stand in the middle of the hallway. People will get so pissed off at you. Upperclassmen did this. Sophomores did this. Like, teachers do it. Everyone does it. But people will still get so mad if you're just like standing in the middle of the hallway. So people like every freshman does it. They're gonna get picked on for it. But it's like, okay, so you're standing in the middle of the hallway talking to your friends and stuff, and they're just gonna shove right through you. And you're just gonna be like, bro, you did this when you were a freshman. Like, it gets annoying, but just be courteous, stand on the side of the hallway, go to your classroom, talk to them in your classroom. I just wouldn't stand in the middle of the hallway because you get so much shit for it. This one seems kind of like rude, but honestly, once you get up to high school and you're talking to everyone and you're like, oh, like, I was in 8th grade and then blah, 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 and like this happened in 6th grade, like, no offense, but no one's really gonna care about middle school, and they're not really gonna care about like what you have to say about middle school. So I would just kind of not talk about it that much. Like, live day by day, talk about the new things that are going on, but people are gonna think of you, like upperclassmen are gonna be like, oh, like, that's really immature that you're always talking about middle school. Like, high school is really judgy, and it may seem like high school's like so bad from this video, but like, honestly, if you just follow these like couple of things, you'll be fine. Just be yourself. And that was actually my next one, just be yourself. So yeah, be yourself, dress how you want to dress. Don't wear revealing clothing. Maybe that is part of yourself. Maybe you're just like, I naturally wear revealing clothing like at my house and stuff like that, or like I walk around town wearing short shorts and crop tops. That's not the way to get a reputation. Like, you only can make a first impression once. And I would just, like, honestly, I just wear like sweatpants and t-shirts to school most of the time. Like, sometimes I dress up and like wear nice stuff, and that's what I do. I don't like to have things hanging out where they shouldn't be hanging out, people seeing stuff that they shouldn't see, because that's gonna get you a really bad reputation and you're gonna be the one talked about. You're gonna get attention, but it's not gonna be the attention that you want. I would definitely just wear like jeans and like maybe like a cute crop top or something. Like, that's not that bad, just showing your stomach. But like, once you're showing like your chest and you're showing like under like your butt cheeks and all that, like, no one's gonna want to see that. Just be appropriate in high school. And that kind of goes with this next one, which is, don't go after another girl's boyfriend, or don't go after another boy's girlfriend. Vice versa, gay, straight, whatever you are, just don't go after someone's partner. It's high school, they'll most likely break up. Like, you might get your chance to date them, you might like them and all that, but that will start so much drama. And I've seen this happen so many times where they're like, oh, but I really like you. Like, just be friends with the person. If they break up for the other person to be with you and all that, like, good, props for them. But, like, don't go out of your way to ruin people's relationships. Or don't go out of your way to ruin other people's, like, friendship. One thing to expect is that people in high school, they will change. And you may not believe it now. You're going to be like, oh, like, she won't change. She'll never change. She's still my best friend and all that. But honestly, it's high school. People are going to change. People are hormone crazy. They're liking this thing, trying out this new thing. In middle school, you're still kind of a kid, but you're like just going through the hormone changes. Like, in high school, it really hits. Like, all the girls are at the end stages of their developing. They're like on their periods, like every other week. You're gonna get like bitchy people and all that stuff, but just like, you know, yeah, that kind of went off topic. Anyways, yeah, people are going to change. You're going to change friend groups, and you're going to change your style. People who once were best friends with you are not gonna matter. And this goes for the next thing, is that things that mattered in middle school will not matter anymore. The thing that matters in high school is you and getting your grades. And that's what it's all gonna come down to, because after high school, you most likely won't ever see these people again. Like, maybe at like a reunion, or maybe like you have that like one best friend that you're gonna be friends with for the rest of your life. But other than that, like, do you in high school, be you, do the things that you want to do. Like, that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel, because it matters to me. And people might make fun of me for it, but honestly, like, this really matters to me, and this is a thing that I want to pursue. And I want to give a happy message out there, and I want to inform people, and I want to dress my own style now. Before, I was too afraid to dress my own style, but now I'm just like, I'm doing me, I'm getting good grades, I'm focusing, I'm not going to smoke Juuls, I'm not going to smoke weed, I'm not going to get drunk every weekend, I'm not going to go to all these parties. There's so many bad things that happen at high school parties. Like, honestly, I would just rather stay home, watch movies, eat popcorn, like, all of that amazing stuff. But people are like, oh, like, the party's so great. People get raped at parties. People die because they drive home when they're drinking, or their friend drives home when they're drinking. Like, there's so many things that you have a privilege of in high school, but are taken away from you because you do these dumb things. Like, just don't do dumb stuff in high school.
Stay in your lane.
Like I said before. Yeah, I'm really passionate about high school and like, and do all these bad drugs and all that stuff. If you hang out with those bad people, you're gonna not get good grades if you hang out with people that don't care about their grades. you can say no, 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 that's not gonna happen, but I have personal experience that that will happen. So I'm just watching out for you, that just need to watch out for yourself in high school. I think I'm going to end this video here, and if you like the advice that I gave you, the very passionate advice that I gave you, give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about, tell me what video you want me to do next. Alright, thank you so much.